Got one. Oh my gosh, I got one. I did. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Welcome back, everybody. So today I am very excited and nervous to be out fishing. We are fishing with the most expensive bait I have ever thrown, and that is the Spro KGB Shad K-Rig. That's literally its name. That is a mouthful, and that really is the real price for it, $150. I'm going to be nervous. No matter what happens, I will be throwing this on a leader because there are certainly pike in here and I don't want to lose it. If I snap it off, you might see a grown man cry, but I am super excited about throwing this guy. You know it's serious when it comes in a box, but there she is. It's essentially 3 minnows attached to each other that are supposed to glide and kind of look like a little bait ball, a big bait ball. But I'm excited, nervous. We brought out the live scope, not necessarily to scope fish, but to scope trees because I don't want to throw this into a tree. So we're going to be using everything we can to try and keep this bait. Hopefully we end up with a couple fish. This might be a multi-trip video because I can't imagine there's going to be that many fish that eat this. But let's get out there, get after it. Hope we get lucky. Hope we keep our bait. All right, this is what we've got. We do have our leader on. Let's see how she swims. So this thing's heavy. It's 7 ounces. So I do have a fairly stout casting rod for swim baits. It's from Dobbin's Fury. It's an 8-foot, heavy. It's supposed to cast up to 8 ounces. This thing's 7. So, I mean, it's still quite heavy. I hope they, at some point in time, make a little bit smaller of a version. Like a 3.5 ounce or something like that would be phenomenal. It does have 2 line ties. The top one is going to act kind of like help it dive, essentially. That front minnow shiner kind of acts like a bill, so it'll kind of like dive down a little bit. But we're not fishing very deep water, so we've got it hooked on the middle one. Let's see what she looks like in the water. On a straight retrieve, it's got a little bit of a wobble. It's kind of interesting. It's not just back and forth, but it kind of goes top to bottom too. Especially if you reel quickly. But it's a glide bait, so slow twitches. That thing almost does a 180, pretty darn close. And they all kind of move. They move in a similar fashion, but a little bit off from each other. So that's why it's supposed to look kind of like a bait ball. But I'll drop an affiliate link for this thing. I can't recommend anybody buying it unless you're just a tackle junkie and just want something neat. I don't know why you would necessarily fish this. I'm sure there are plenty of other baits. First cast. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how we're going to get fish from 20 feet away. But I'll drop a link just in case somebody wants to get it for fun, just to put in a case or something. But I can't imagine $150 is ever worth a fish. But we'll fish this thing. Hopefully we end up getting a bite or two. I'm not super hopeful, but you never know. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, I am not afraid to go in after this thing. It's $150. We aren't losing it. We're finding a way around this. I see the stick, for God's sakes. Oh man. Might be getting wet today. Oh, first crisis avoided. Good gracious. I didn't see that when I was casting. Oh, got one. Oh, no. Oh, I wasn't watching. Oh, I missed one. No. I was looking to see if the next spot was going to be windy or not. Oh, that did not, I thought I hooked into a tree initially until I saw the roll. Are you kidding me? That was like 15 minutes of fishing. That was definitely a pike. Let's see what she looks like. I don't know where it bit. Oh, we got some missing paint down below. Oh yeah, oh gosh. Good Lord. That is a fair amount of missing paint. Headshot the bottom one. That's what it's supposed to do. Oh my gosh. That was not a bad pike either. Oh, how disappointing. Good gracious. Always gotta be paying attention when you're throwing a swim bait. Got one. Oh my gosh, I got one. I did. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize I had one. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's a good one. Did it bury down into something? No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this the end of our bait? How? How? This is... We're gonna work on this for a while. This is ridiculous. There shouldn't be anything right there. All right, well, here's the situation. We tried to go out there. It's way too deep to find the bait. And actually there is a fish still on it somewhere, because I felt it twice now try and flop. So somewhere down there in some wood, I assume, is a $150 bait lodged into it, and a fish, oh, it popped again, lodged on the other side. So I was hoping it would undo itself some type of way, because I can't dive down there to find it, nor do I really want to if it was a pike. But unfortunately, we're probably going to end up having to break this off and hope that fish shakes that lure at some point in time or something. But what a wildly disappointing end to this bait. It's still on there though. I felt it 3 times now try and flop, and it felt like a really good fish. I assume a pike, but it felt like a really good fish. Please subscribe, because this is awful. Losing a bait that expensive, just absolutely, and the fish that's on the end of it, just disappointing. All right, it still hasn't been able to get itself free. Felt it one more time, so this will be the end of our bait, unfortunately. Yeah, she wedged herself in there well, wherever it is. Oh. That's so sad. And on top of it, it didn't even break at the leader, the knot, or anything else like that, so we left some line to it. That's frustrating. Yep, don't buy expensive baits if you aren't willing to lose them. I don't know what we're gonna do there for the rest of the video. I don't know if we're gonna fish some other swim baits or just be done. All right, we are on a rescue mission for today. We are trying to get back our Spro KGB Shad K rig from underneath a stick or some logs or something like that. Earlier it'd come out, attempted to dive down to it. It's way deeper than I thought it was. I thought it'd be like 7-8 foot, something like that. It's like 10 plus. So not ideal as far as that goes. But that does tell me that there was a fish 100% on there, because that bait would have never gotten that deep without a fish on there. So we're gonna go out and see if we can't go ahead and get into a fish. We were able to find our line earlier. I was just dragging the bottom with a lipless and was able to snag the line, which is great. So we were able to clip off a fair amount of line. So that's cleaned up the water just a little bit at least. So that's great. Now we have to go ahead and see if we can't dredge the bottom and pull up the stick, pull up whatever, to see if we can't get our bait back. But that definitely was a fish. It definitely was massive. Hopefully it was able to shake free some type of way, but let's go see if we can't get our bait back now. All right, we are back at the scene of the crime. We know there's absolute monsters here. I could not fathom throwing another swim bait out there just after losing the $150 one. We're gonna take a little break from that. So we're just gonna do a little bit of live bait fishing. Let's get after it. There's one. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, is a pike or bass? Pike or bass? It is a pike. Of course it is. There we go. Oh gosh. We'll flip him up here. Hook's right in the corner. Perfect. Oh. And there he goes. Easy as can be. Oh, that's probably smaller than what bit. Ooh, afraid a little bit. Smaller than what we had bite on the glide bait, but hey, there's one. See if we can't catch some more. And we didn't lose a $150 bait on that one, so that's good. Got one somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Got him. Get him. Pike or bass? Doesn't feel real big. Oh, don't go into the wood. Oh, pike. Little guy. Oop. Oh, flip. Can't see the hook in him, but he definitely would have, he probably could have eaten our swim bait, but we'll get him unhooked. He'll open up. We'll get him unhooked. Oh, it's right down there. All right. Get him unhooked and let him go. All right. There we go. Probably not big enough to get our swim bait, but not too far off. He ate a pretty big bluegill. Let him go. All right. That'll likely be our last one for today. Let's go ahead and go back and talk about our bait and our day. All right. We made it back home after a valiant effort of a search and rescue mission that yielded no bait. Moment of silence for the Spro KGB Shad K-rig. We'll run a montage of all the good times that we had with it. Oh my gosh, I got one. I did. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And that was about it. If you're not willing to lose a $150 bait, I would most certainly not throw it. It's even as careful as we possibly were. I put on a leader, which does, you know, decrease the action of it, but I just didn't want to lose it. That first pike that we had bite, it crimped the line and frayed that leader a little bit, so we probably would have lost on the first one if we didn't have a leader. The second one, we were fishing in 10 plus foot of water apparently, according to live scope. I didn't know it was that deep there, but that bait was nowhere near 10 feet down, probably 3 foot at most, and that fish bit and dove as fast as it possibly could. I assume it was a pike. It could have been an absolute monster bass, but unfortunately we weren't able to get it up. We were able to pull out a fair amount of our line, so that was good, and we pulled up a ton of other people's lines. So apparently a lot of people have gotten hung up in that spot, but we weren't able to get our bait back. Hopefully that fish was able to shake it. But yeah, I just wouldn't use a bait if it hurts to lose it for the most part. So I'll put an affiliate link if I can find one. If somebody $150 doesn't bother them, I'll put a link in, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'm probably not going to fish any swim baits that expensive for quite a while. $150, we got 2 trips out of it, or 3 trips I think it was, and we ended up with an empty box. So pretty awful. It was a phenomenal action to the lure, though. That's what I think is most disappointing, is that it would have worked really, really well. Hopefully at some point in time they make a little bit smaller of a version instead of a 7-inch, a 5-inch, and I think that would be phenomenal. Hopefully if they can decrease the price a little bit too, that'd be great also. But yeah, this one stung a little bit. But as always, if you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Till the next one.